Hi, I'm Greg Johnson with ResourcesForLife.com, and this is another edition in a series of videos about how to set up a new computer or an old computer with Windows XP. A lot of people buy these older computers. They don't have the money to pay somebody to do this work, so these videos are helpful for that reason. In this second part of the series, you're going to see just 3 or 4 minutes about the initial settings that you want to provide the computer with as you're getting that set up. And this relates to some installments later on down the road here that I'm going to be posting online about imaging the computer. So anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch through the website resourcesforlife.com. Thanks. I want to show some of these transitioning moments here. The progress bar continued on all the way to the end and then started over again. So there's just some quirks like that that you want to be familiar with and not be thrown off by. Nothing happened, there wasn't a restart or anything, it just kept going. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. And you can see now we're at 17 minutes, so some time has elapsed since the previous segment there. This is another one of those kind of quirky moments in the installation where it says there's about 10 minutes left, and here the progress bar is almost to the end, and yet what's going to happen is there it goes, it starts all over again. But it did progress from installing Windows to finalizing installation. And yet, it's important to remember that the progress bar is a little bit misleading. So I think we're getting to another transition moment here. It was just finishing up that installation process, and now the computer's restarting. So I'll pause the video until there's something significant happening again. You may get a message on the screen that says to improve the appearance of visual elements, Windows will automatically adjust your screen resolution, so you can just click OK at that point. And then there's this message here, Windows adjusted the resolution, and we'll just click OK to continue, and then Windows continues starting up. Depending on the version of Windows XP that you're installing, you may have a different kind of introduction here, but there's kind of an animation, a little bouncing ball. You can click for questions and answers. I'm just going to go ahead and click on Next and continue to the next screen. Again, now there's an opportunity to put in personalized information. What I'm going to do is, it's kind of a standard thing to put in a maintenance account. So let me go ahead and type that in now. There we go. And I'm not sure what's at the end there. There's kind of a weird thing going on with the icon, I guess it was, of the mouse. So anyway, we're creating an account called maintenance because, again, we don't want to create an account with the name of our friend or client or whoever we're setting this up for. We want it to be as generic as possible. We'll leave the other usernames blank for now and click Next. Something that is a good idea to have, though, is a maintenance account and then a visitor account. There is by default an account called Guest that Windows can use for visitors, but it's probably not very secure to use an account that everybody knows exists, like Guest, because if hackers ever did anything to have an automated process that hacks into a vulnerability or exploit of a Guest account, it would leave your computer vulnerable. So you can disable the Guest account and create something like Visitor. So anyway, that explained. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. We're going to click Finish and continue on to the next step.